A lot of people think that when Jesus says, "Judge not that you be not judged," that Jesus is against all forms of judgment. No, he's against a particular kind of judgment. Okay? In John chapter 7, we're told, don't judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. Right? So he goes on, "For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." To make a judgment call, very simply in a general sense, is to make a decision about something. The kind of judgment Jesus is against is when someone stands in the place of the judge to declare someone condemned, as if they have the authority and the inherent righteousness to do so. Right? So let's back it up. He says, "Judge not that you be not judged. With the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged." And he clarifies, with the measure you use. So this judgment refers to a kind of measurement. What is the measurement or the standard by which you make decisions and make judgment calls? It will be measured to you. Okay? Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye? This seems to refer to some kind of character flaw, some kind of moral failure or weakness, or something wrong with your fellow brother, right? You choose to see that, hyperfixate on what's wrong with them, but you don't notice the log that is in your own eye, right? So the kind of judgment so far Jesus is against is the kind where you ignore your own problems and magnify the issues of others. It's a self-righteous kind of judgment. How can you say to your brother, "Hey, let me take the speck"? How can you take this? Let me take the speck out of your eye. How can you do that when there's the log in your eye, right? So what is blinding you and disrupting your ability to judge properly, right, and corrupting your vision? It's bigger than the issue you're pointing out in your brother. So this is self-righteous judgment. It's when your own sin is minimized and you magnify the issues of others, and it becomes a self-righteous kind of judgment. You hypocrite. So it's a hypocritical kind of judgment. Usually we refer to hypocrites as those who don't do what they say to do, but to be a hypocrite is to be a pretender. First take the log out of your own eye, then. So notice, Jesus is not against all judgment, even of other people. He's against a kind of judgment. Just like God will tell Samuel, God does not look at the appearance or the outward, but at the heart, right? Once you take the log out of your own eye, then you'll see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. So this is about helping people, making proper judgment calls by having clear vision, which means having a proper evaluation of ourselves and understand that we require the same forgiveness, mercy, charity, and kindness God has extended to both me and the person I'm trying to help.